Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Dose of Diana. It is Thursday, even though I recorded this last night, Wednesday. But anyways, so how's your week been? My week has been pretty amazing. I've been coming home to some smell good. I love my wax melts. If you guys have never heard of this, go to like a Walmart or something and get a wax melts warmer and get some wax melts. They got them for like $2 and melt them in your house. It smells so good. I like this cashmere smell. I think it's a Walmart brand. I should have probably had more information on it, but whatever. I don't. But anyways, yeah, it's been an awesome week. We've been here for about 20 days in the new house, and it's been pretty amazing. We mounted our TV over the fireplace, which was one of the things that we wanted to do. And then I went out and got some backlighting for the back of the TV. So when you're in there, it gives you like this sexy light in the background. I don't think it's sexy, but it sounds better, right, when you say it's sexy. But anyways, so I'm going to be doing a Netflix and Hulu shows that I've seen, that I'm watching, or that are on the list for me to watch. So initially, I wanted to do a Netflix versus Hulu show. But then I have like this board and I was putting up all of the shows that I've seen, the ones that I want to see and all this stuff. And I didn't have a lot on the Hulu side. So I was like, I can't do that. So let me start off with Hulu since I really don't have a lot over there. So the big one, Handmaid's Tale. It's crazy. It's a crazy story about a woman that's treated as property. And there's a lot of women in the show that are treated as property because they're fertile. So there are women on the show that are married to these strong men, but they can't have any babies. But then they have these fertile women that the men have sex with, and then they're fertile. So why not get rid of the people that can't have babies? Nah, I'm just joking. In the show, though, once you see the show, you're going to be like, they should get rid of these bitches because they are horrible women. Most of the married women are horrible. Anyways, I'm watching right now on Hulu, Difficult People. It's about two friends, a gay guy and this woman that are comics in New York City, and they find that everyone around them is finding success except them. And they are super salty about it. So it's very funny. I'm watching The Rookie, also on Hulu, even though it's an ABC show. It's about a 40-year-old rookie cop in LA. It's funny. I mean, it's okay. Another show that I'm watching on Hulu is Casual. In that show, it's about a brother and sister. They're adults. The sister is going through a divorce and has to sell her house. She has a daughter and she wants to be more of a friend to her daughter. So her daughter's like hoeing around, having sex and shit in her house, and she's all right with it. That shit will not flow in my house. I don't know what the fuck the writers are thinking about, but they end up staying at the brother's house, the girl's uncle, and she wants to continue to do that shit in her uncle's house. He's like, hell no. But anyway, it's an all right show. It's called Casual. So see, those are the only things I've seen on Hulu. So, besides like Amsterdam and all these other shows that are on regular TV, Hulu does have original content, but I don't know. There's been a lot of stuff like, if you don't grab my attention in the first minute and a half with like a plot twist or something, it has to be like a murder. Something needs to be happening in that first minute and a half for me to It has to be something deep, like just something. Show me a titty. I don't know, whatever. Because you know they ain't going to show the other thing, but we ain't going to go there. But let me get into this Netflix thing. So I've had a longer relationship with Netflix, and their content is very good. Like, they've won awards for a lot of stuff. A lot of the stuff that I've watched recently. Well, let me go back. Because what really caught my attention was Orange is the New Black. It's about a whole bunch of women that are in jail, and they have a whole bunch of stories going on about these women, but it mainly follows this white woman that is doing a bid for some stupid ass drug shit she did. It's dumb as hell. But she goes in there and becomes a hardened criminal. Even though she's like a floofy girl, she goes in there and becomes a hardened criminal because she has to do time with all these other crazy ass bitches. So Orange is the New Black has been on there for a minute. So I'm sure you guys know about it. That was the show that really got me into watching Netflix. Okay. Then House of Cards came around. Political, craziness, people getting killed, there's affairs, there's all types of shit. Like, it starts off slow and it's very deep. So if you're into like shows about people killing like immediately and all that shit, House of Cards ain't for you. But if you like political type shows that have twists and turns up the yin yang, then House of Cards is good. Although the main character right now is in a little bit of trouble. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to say his name right now. But anyways, let me tell you about the stuff that I'm watching right now. I'm watching Happy Valley. It is set, I think it's set in like Ireland or something like that. And it's about a police sergeant, I think her name is Catherine, who deals with like personal tragedies while investigating drug dealers. And I didn't know that like overseas, there's a lot of places that don't carry handguns. Like the police, they have tasers and sticks and stuff like that, but they don't carry handguns. So I'm like, y'all out there risking your life and y'all don't got a gun? I don't know. That wouldn't work here, I don't think. But they have low crime rates. This show it has a slow start. But if you like investigative type shows, it's a good show. I like it. It's called Happy Valley. And this is on Netflix. I'm also watching The Umbrella Academy. It's a superhero type series. Slow to start. I'm watching it more because my 13-year-old son, he's my Netflix partner. And that's one of the things that he has me watching. But it's one of those things that it's like superheroes. So if you like Avengers and stuff like that, like where people have like powers and stuff, then Umbrella Academy is good. So let's talk about things that I've seen that I want to refer to you. The Fall. Eye candy alert, ladies. The Fall. The killer in this show, it's a series. The serial killer in this show works out, and you can tell. And he is out of his shirt a lot. And it made me smile. I mean, I am an engaged woman. I am a mother of 4, but I am not blind. Okay? And this guy looks good. Like, when he took his shirt off, I was like, damn. That's a serial killer I could watch. But anyway, the show is crazy. It's based in Ireland. I don't know if you guys remember Scully from X-Files. I forgot her real name, but she plays the detective that wants to catch the serial killer. And it's like, it's a drama. It is very dark. He kills people in a way that's kind of like, not that there's a type of killing that's good. Damn. I'm just saying he kills people very dark. He poses them. He puts like makeup on them, but it is action from the start, and that show is The Fall. So go look for it, find it. It's very good. Another show that I've seen is called Peaky Blinders. It's set in 1919, and it follows a man. His name, I believe his name is Thomas Shelby. I watched this about 3 years ago, but I remember that name because his eyes, again, ladies, I am not blind. He's not a lot of eye candy, but he's like that rough eye candy. He got like these eyes that are blue like a husky. And he's very charming, but he's the leader of a gang. And he has like all these women, you know. But although he has dirty money, he's trying to clean it up. Like he wants to go straight, but there's so much shit in his past that he finds it very hard. So that in itself lends to a lot of stories and a lot of drama and a lot of killing and a lot of women. So it's a good show. I like it. Let's see what else. Ozark. If you're hearing I have little posters up. So Ozark is about this man called Marty Bird. He's an accountant. He's an accountant that turned into a money launderer, right? And he becomes a money by mistake to this Mexican drug lord. And then there's also some local folks that have some crazy shit going on. If you like action, well, it's not a lot of action. It's more killing. It's more killing this show. It's crazy. It's like an all-American family that becomes like this corrupt American family in the Ozarks. So the show is called Ozark, and I would tell you to go see it if you... And Jason Bateman actually is the main character. And I also find out that he was the director. So I was surprised. I was like, okay, Jason Bateman. Okay, Jason Bateman. But anyways, let's see what else. If you just want to watch a movie, I would tell you a movie with action and a lot of killing. There's like a pattern here. I just realized I don't watch a lot of fluff shows. My shows have a lot of killing in them. Although I've been watching Tidying Up in Netflix. It's kind of addicting to see this Japanese woman going in there and kneeling and making peace with the house and making people clean up their shit because they got some messy ass fucking houses. Why y'all need somebody from Japan to tell y'all that y'all got a nasty ass house? Throw stuff away. Throw stuff away. Y'all don't need no Japanese lady. But it is addicting. And actually Mel Kavanaugh told me about it. And I was like, let me check this out. And I did. And she actually told me about some other shows that I wanted to go see. And I haven't had a moment to watch them. But I know that if it came from her, it's probably going to be good. Another show that I thought that was kind of stupid, but it caught me. Like, you know, like when you're just going through and flipping through the, you know, like, oh, what else is there to watch? It was snowing. It's some bullshit. The Mist. Okay. So it's about this town where the fog comes into the town. And everybody that comes into contact with it dies. It sounds like Bird Box. Oh my God. It sounds like Bird Box. What the fuck? The Mist and Bird Box. I gotta find out if they got the same director. But anyways, The Mist is about this fog that comes in to town and people start fucking bugging, like running around, and they end up in the mall. Most of the people in the town end up in the mall. People start acting crazy in the mall. There's a whole bunch of like racial stuff, turf stuff. There's a couple of people in it that can't act. So, you know what? Don't even watch that shit. Don't even watch that shit because I just remember that the mother in the show is a fucking idiot and she can't act. So, you know what? I'm taking that back. Hell no. You can't. Don't watch that shit. You know what was one of my favorite shows that I watched? And again, serial killer. Dexter. That's a oldie but goodie. Dexter works for the Miami Police Department as a blood splatter expert, but is a serial killer. So imagine a person that works as a blood splatter person, so he know exactly what to do to kill people. And the thing is that he only kills people that are bad, but the way that he kills them, he's like messed up in the head. But then it's a love-hate relationship with him, because you know he doing all this crazy shit, killing all these people, cutting them up, spoiler alert, cutting them up, going out into the ocean and dumping them. Like, he is crazy. But then goes and work at the police department that are looking for the people. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's like a kooky, crazy show. And he starts killing immediately. So there's not a lot of thought to it. It's not deep. You know, he kills people and you know he's killing them. And it's that type of show. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, but it's not like, you know, it's not like The Fall. Like I told you, The Fall, it'll fuck with you. Like, it's crazy. If you just want to see a movie about, you know, an assassin that's retiring, watch Polar. Polar. I know my pronunciations sometimes are a little bit screwed up. But, you know, when you're bilingual, that's what happens. Sometimes trilingual. Sometimes I think I know 4 languages. Sometimes I think I know patois. Sometimes I think I know, some other, like French. Comment allez-vous? Comme ci, comme ça. That's all I know. But anyways, back to Polar. Polar is an action movie from the beginning all the way through to the end. And then you're sitting there like, how many people died in this movie? Like, what the hell? People dying left and right. And then the main character in the movie, it's a little older, because in the movie, he's the world's top assassin who wants to retire, right? But he's employed by somebody that marks him as a liability. So they don't want to pay him his retirement money. So now they're looking to kill this dude. So there's action from the start. And again, ladies, this is a surprise, because when I first saw that there's going to be a part in the movie that this man handles the business, okay? And I'm not going to get into what the business is, but you know what I'm talking about. He handles the business. That's all I'm going to say. But if you're squeamish and you don't like killing and violence, then don't watch Polar. But if you like action, killing, and all that stuff, then Polar is the way to go. And again, here we go. It's a trend. This one's a series, though, on Netflix. It's called The Punisher. Again, series. I think there's 2 seasons out there right now. Action. His name is Frank. He's a Marine guy that takes the law into his own hands. Like, he know how to fight. He know how to kill. Like, it is action from the beginning. And it also has, like, great stories. You know, there's a lot of different stories going on about the different people in the show. But he loses his family. And he's actually going out to avenge, you know, his family. So he runs into a lot of shit. And a lot of loops and turns, and then people that he thought were his friends weren't, but they on the same level as him, you know. So it's like the whole time at the edge of my seat, like I binge watched the crap out of Punisher. And when I saw season 2, I think I might have watched it in a weekend, and my kids were like, "Ma, you have a problem," and I was like, "Leave me alone." You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. Ain't nobody. Just leave me alone. But anyways, again, Oh my God. All the shows that I have on here are like fucking violent as crap. No what? Let me tell you though, like, I have to tell you, I've been very patient with people though. So for all the violence that I'm watching, you would think that my fuse would be quicker, but nah. You know what I'm saying? But maybe if I had the skills these people have. But anyways, Bad Blood. Also on Netflix. Bad Blood is about a mafia family in Canada. The boss of the family is released from prison and he's seeking revenge on those that killed his family. These dudes are bugged out. You know, it reminds me of The Departed, but not Irish. I think they're like Italian. But it reminds me of The Departed. It has like that feel, and it's also a series. So that's a very good show if you're into like drama. It's political. They have some stuff with, you know, they have the police in their pocket. They have like politicians in their pocket, you know, but then shit starts to unravel. It's crazy. It's really good though. It's a really good show. It's the writers paid attention a lot to relationships about families, sons, fathers, and all that stuff. So that's really good. I do not have to tell you about Narcos and Narcos Mexico. And if I do have to tell you about it, where the hell you been? This story is about all the drug kingpins in Colombia and all of the people that were selling drugs in the 80s, I believe. So it was in Colombia in the 1980s. It was lots of killing, crazy, lots of blood. So if you're into, you know, kingpin type killings and stuff like that, this will be good for you. So Narcos, yeah, we already spoke about that. Okay, Bird Box, I touched on a little bit when I was talking about The Mist. If you see whatever it is in the movie, you die. There's some eye candy in this movie as well. It was good. It had me on the edge of my seat. I think everybody in the world has already seen this. Sandra Bullock is on it. She's pregnant, and when it first starts, her sister kills herself. So the premise of the movie is that if you see whatever it is, because you really never really see what it is, which is crazy, but if you see whatever it is that is out there in the movie Bird Box, it makes you want to kill yourself. So all these people find all these different ways of killing themselves. So it's kind of like a weird movie, but it's exciting. It's okay. I mean, it's something to watch. Shameless. This show I think it's on Showtime. And it's a series about a father of 6, and I think they live in Boston, who's forced to take care of his kids, but he really doesn't take care of his kids because he's like into drugs and he drinks. He's an older man, but he has a daughter who sort of takes on the mommy role, but all types of craziness happen. Like, this was the first show that I saw struggle in a Caucasian family. Like Archie Bunker and all that stuff back in the day. But, like, these people had, like, struggle. Like, they were having all type of, like, welfare issues, drug issues. And I know, before I get any backlash, I know that there's issues in all types of families in every type of race. But this is the first time that I saw an in-depth look at a Caucasian family having like crazy shit happen to them all the time. So if you like drama, craziness, sometimes funny, struggle, and all this stuff, Shameless is good. You is a movie. It's not a series. It's about this guy that stalks. Like one of the notes that I put on the post-it is stalk much. It's a series about a creepy guy who stalks the women that he's interested in. And you don't know, spoiler alert, you don't know about this until later on in this series. Did I say it was a movie? Because it's a series about a creepy guy. Let's see what else. Okay, so things that I want to see. Bodyguard, not the Whitney Houston story. Not the Whitney Houston story. Russian Doll. Velvet Buzzsaw. Velvet Buzzsaw. The Ted Bundy tapes, which I sort of started looking at, but not really. And then Breaking Bad. I know I am late to the party when it comes to Breaking Bad. Please don't give me any shit about it. I just haven't had the moment to see it. Like when everybody was all hyped up about it, I just didn't get on the bandwagon. That's all. That's all about Breaking Bad. I mean, and I know there's a lot more out there. Hold on. Let me just go back to the text that I got from Mel, because she did tell me about some shows on Netflix that she wants me to see. Okay. So she did say Tidying Up, which I already told you about. It's about the Japanese woman that goes into all these American homes to basically tell them that they are unorganized and nasty as hell. Anyway, she also has Black Earth Rising, Trigger Warning, Sex and Love, World's Most Extraordinary Homes. So yeah, those are the ones that, and she also said that she started watching Dating Around, and she thought it was good. So those are some of the shows that I'm looking forward to, hope that they grab my attention, I should say. But anyway, geez, I've been talking for 27 minutes. Oh, almost 28. I ain't trying to keep y'all for any longer. If you guys have any other shows that you would like to share with me, please let me know. There are some shows on Netflix and Hulu that are complete garbage and are horrible, but I'm not going to bash them because I know it takes a lot to do them. People trying to be creative. Money was spent. I'd rather spend my time giving you shows that I enjoyed, mainly about killing. Something's going on with me. I just noticed that shit. I like serial killer shows. I like violent shows. There's a lot of shows that I watch that aren't violent, but I'm recommending some of these shows. Oh, by the way, I'm going to do a whole TV type show. Let me know if you're interested in that, because I know I have some shows on TV that I like as well, like Vikings and so many other shows. But anyways, for right now, I'm going to leave y'all with that. Someone told me I should get Amazon Prime. I guess that's another streaming situation. And then I got Hove going off on me talking about, yo, why you don't got a Fire Stick? You gonna do all this shit about Hulu and Netflix? Why you don't got a Fire Stick? I told him, buy me one. Shit. If you that passionate about me having a Fire Stick, then maybe you should buy it for me. And while you at it, why don't you pay for me to keep it every month? Crickets. But anyways, don't let anybody steal your joy. Thank you so very much for listening. I got to get my numbers up. Like, I need to get more people to listen to me. How do I do that? Any more topics that you may want to share with me? I'm just going to share shit that I think needs to be shared. I mean, but if you guys throw me some topics, I may want to do them. I'm just saying. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you didn't, oops, sorry. But like I always say every single week, don't let anybody steal your joy. Do your thing. If you have a bad day, tomorrow could be better. It could be a better day. Like, it's just a day. Like, let's just switch it up. Switch that shit up. But anyways, have a great day. Have a great weekend. Be blessed. Bye.